Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Thoughts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Anjo here with part 47, I believe, of Pokemon Emerald Randomized Nuzlocke. Hope you guys are all doing well today, and on today's episode, I actually just remembered something I have to do in 30 minutes. So this is going to be a shorter episode, but to those of you who, are tired of the hour-long videos, will rejoice. You guys are getting a shorter one today. And so I will just do real quick the recap stuff. So yeah, last time we acquired a Chansey for helping out at the Weather Institute, and also took a look around for the next path. Yes, we did. And there's no response. Okay, so I had an idea. I don't think this works, but yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Because while we can run inside, we can't use our bike inside. And I'm pretty sure I tried that before already. But yeah, we're hopefully going to be stomping our rival on today's episode. Although before we do that, we need to do a little bit of recon, because as I mentioned before, and I don't have my resources pulled up. Yeah, as I mentioned before, we have a moonstone now that we picked up, and I want to check something. Okay, so Randy, I think I mentioned Randy is going to learn something at 34, but as a Nidoking, he's actually not going to learn anything. So he might learn a move on evolution, I don't remember. But I want to see if he gets a secondary type or anything, or if it's effectively just a stat boost. And that is a really cool front sprite, gotta say. So he definitely got a boost. He still has forecast? Damn it. It's a shitty... It's a useless ability, first of all, and... yeah, no secondary type. It's literally just a stat boost. Which, I mean, that's a nice little boost, to be real. I think I'd rather wait. Do I want to wait for the next move? I mean... what could it possibly be, right? It's like we already have some pretty top-tier water moves. The only other ones I can think of that he might have learned would be like Withdraw or... maybe Aqua Jet, I think that's in Gen 3. Yeah, and I don't have my resources pulled up today. And actually, we've already done a decent amount of like reloading for different evolutions and stuff like that. So like, I don't know, the boost to defense is pretty good. Let's see. So like 47 for attack, that doesn't matter. So like 77 and 64 for defenses and 62 for special attack and like 20 more HP basically. That's not bad. So let's just do this. Let's just reload and let me just take a look at what his stats are before the evolution. Okay. So he got almost 20 more defense. in like 15, 17, I think. Special defense and special attack went up by about the same amount, HP. Like, that's part of the reason I liked him, is because he already had pretty decent, like, stat distribution. And yeah, well, I'm also training up Dalsim, who's, like, also water. Like, he does get the secondary typing as an Arcanine into Psychic, as we found out a while ago. And I'm pretty sure, I'm just gonna pull this up right now. Hopefully this doesn't affect the recording. Probably won't, I've done it before, and crap, that's not what I wanted. Okay, there's my type chart. Okay. So I know Nidoking won't learn moves. So let me just pull up Arcanine and Nidorino. Because I think I remember saying that Nidorino will learn something at 34. So in Gen 3 in Pokemon Emerald, yeah, he'll learn a new move at 34, and it might be something like not water related. Like, he might, you know, it might just be like a status move or something, which would be cool. Or like Rain Dance, dude, that would actually be really cool. And yeah, that's 34, he's gonna learn a new move. I mean, that is like, what, 4 levels away? And like, level ups are getting slower and slower. And Arcanine is definitely, I'm just double checking. Pretty sure Arcanine is not going to be learning any moves if I evolve him, so yeah, he learns one move at 49. So I guess the real question is, like, when to evolve Growlithe? Because I really want him to get that secondary typing. And I could just wait till I get a TM for a decent Psychic move, I guess. But, like, he might learn some Psychic move before evolving, so he's gonna learn something at 25, and then also at 31. So we could just wait to see what those two moves are. Because, like, he's almost there. Yeah, just 500 more. And he has the experience share. And for Nidorino, I feel like waiting to 34 is going to be maybe not the best idea. It's because we do have that rival fight coming up, and honestly, we're supposed to be like a little bit stronger. So, and we're already kind of going to be at a disadvantage because of Dalsim being, like, taking up a slot and not being a participant. But, like, everybody else is pretty much top tier, so I think we should just do it. And I don't have anybody else where, like, using the Moonstone is going to be good. And yeah, I do want to get Bluesky, and no, I haven't had time to, like, ride around on the bike with the Soothe Bell and just get that friendship up, but I also don't know if Bluesky is actually going to learn anything as a Bluesky. Like, that might be another thing worth waiting for. So like Chansey... Wait, wouldn't the next entry in the Pokedex be Blissey? No? Oh, that's weird. So the Chansey line apparently has really weird... Okay. I guess this makes sense in the National Dex. But the Chansey line is weird because Chansey was in Gen 1. Blissey was introduced in Gen 2. And then the previous evolution, Happiny, was introduced in Gen 4. So like, Blissey's National Dex number is 242. And Chansey's is 113. But Happiny's is 440? That's a little strange. So, Chansey in Gen 3. In Pokemon Emerald, we'll learn something. Like, what level is Chansey? 25, right? It's like the default. So, and she already has good moves. Chansey is going to learn something at 29. And then 35 and 41 and 49 and 57. Blissey... Gen 3 also actually learns stuff a little bit early? Or late, I guess, depending on how you... Wait, when is... So Chansey learns Sing at 29. Blissey learns it at 23? Chansey learns Egg Bomb at 35. But Blissey learns it at 28. But Blissey stops learning stuff at level 47 and Chansey learns stuff until 57? That's weird. They have like slightly different... No, they're the exact same moves. They're the exact same moves. I was gonna say, like, Chansey learns slightly different moves than Blissey in this game. But no, they're the same. Blissey just learns moves earlier. Which is weird. So, before we level up Unlucky, the Chansey, we should probably evolve it. That is very strange. That, like, never happens in these games. Where, like, the evolved version learns moves faster. That is very strange. Okay. So I will put that in my notes. Okay. I should say this comes out on the 30th, guys. So today is the final day to get in on the current Members' Choice Bowl, which is going to be deciding the series to follow Wind Waker HD. So, if you guys want to help on that and help support the show a bit more directly, it does help out immensely. Yeah, check out the join button and more on that at the end of the video, where we do the outro, the updates, special thanks, all that good stuff. And of course, before we even do that, I do have a new PokeFact of the day for you guys, so hope you're looking forward to that. Which does mean that we need to get to that rival fight because I have like 15 minutes, basically, 10 or 15 minutes. Let's just call it 15. It's not like a hard time limit. I can give it a couple extra minutes. Yeah, so for Growlithe, I'll probably wait till 31 and then evolve it. Or I guess if we find like a TM for a really good psychic move, I guess. That would also be fine. Alright, and with all that research out of the way, I'm pretty sure we already went down there. Shit. Yep. So it's like immediate. Hanako, so this is where you've been looking for Pokemon? No, I'm just on my adventure, you fucking idiot. Let's see how good you got. I'll test you. Now, it's a battle, so battle. Is it a battle? Brendan? Cristiano? Wait, you only have 3 Pokemon? Is that what it said? 20? Wow, okay. I thought this would be a lot more intensive, I guess? It's a really cool back sprite too. Super effective. Wow, okay. Wingle? You're running around with 3 Pokemon and one of them is Wingle? I don't even know what to say to you, dude. Oh, and you're rock type? Okay, this works out for me. Dude, Randy. You have a focus sash or something? Or it's not super effective? Apparently rock and something that resists water, and Ivysaur, which I can't remember what he is. I'm just gonna keep Randy out here because he's still got like 100 HP and good defenses, and apparently has Intimidate, which doesn't matter to me, and it's raining, which is helping out my water. Oh, you got Dig? Okay. I don't have a flying type. Should I just take it? I guess I can throw in Rodeo? I mean, if he goes first, I can just counter with Surf. And that'll definitely hit him after he hits me. Yeah, that's not bad. Ooh, shit. Get fucked, bro. Okay, that should do it for Dulcim. What do you learn, buddy? What do you learn? You know, that's actually really good. He's gonna be a special attacker. He needs defense. And HP, that's, yeah. The HP still isn't going up by much, but... Hyper Beam? I mean... I'd take that over Safeguard. Which I never use. I mean, that would be cool if he was like a normal type. I've gotten decent. Fuck you. I'd say you're good enough to search for Pokemon anywhere. Here, I'll give you this. Try it out. I can't try it out. I need the thing from the next gym. Yes, I know, it's Fly. Yeah, Fortree, I gotcha. That's where I'm going. Obviously. Oh, Scott, what's up, dude? Haha, way to go, Hanako. I just passed by a trainer riding a bike. You beat that trainer, didn't you? It's pretty obvious that you did. The kid looked really upset with a face all red from anger. I sure seem to run into you often. Are you off to Fortree Gym next? I expect that you'll do well at that gym. Well, I'll be seeing you. Random dude just like pulls out of the shadows. That was actually way easier than I thought it would be. To be real. It's a bed. Let's take a nap. This is one of those forced double battles, isn't it? Or actually, maybe not. Hit me with the power cord. Victory's mine. It's our time to shine. Whoa, yeah! Rich Kid Scarlet. Is that how you afford to look like you'd be playing with the Red Hot Chili Peppers or something? Okay. So, probably fighting type. Not very effective? I beg to differ. I mean, that was a crit, but, you know. Steel. Stand over here. Let's see. After this battle, I should get going. Seismic Toss is just base damage. Just, it's gonna do 26 every time. You showed me who's the boss, and something else, or whatever. What does Randy have? Wait, who's the amulet coin? Oh, Brodio. It's fine, I'll just put him up front. To lurk in shadows and live in darkness, that is my destiny. I emerge to challenge you. Oh yeah, there's hidden barriers around Fortree City. Like, and there's like items behind them or something. Pretty sure that's what's going on over to the left. Oh, that's not good. That's all you got for super effective? Is that all you got? Let me just try this. Okay. Okay. So, I hit him with Dragon. It was not very effective, which is weird. And he hit me with Flying. So, let's see if we can figure this out real quick. This is the Gen 3 type chart. Dragon was not very effective. Oh, the only thing that resists Dragon is Steel. So, Steel Flying, maybe? So, hit it with fire or fighting? If only I had old Dirtle, which I don't. He has passed. So, fire or fighting? Yeah, we don't have either of those. I think electricity would be super effective, actually. Hold on. Steel doesn't resist electricity, right? Nope. electricity and water are neutral on steel. So Felicia should be good. And yeah, Felicia is not electric type, but Felicia does have Spark. So and it's super effective, so looks like my hypothesis was correct. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Unseeable is in the way, right? Okay. So there's one more trainer right back there. And we're here in Fortree finally. Good corner, okay, yeah. Yeah, I forgot the Safari Zone is in this game. So... And different people approach the Safari Zone in different ways for Nuzlocke. I consider the Safari Zone as like one place, so like just whatever our catch is. And it's not necessarily the first encounter. Basically, and I'll go over it when we get there, but to hide a tree, use a forest. Yeah, your disguise wasn't that good, but I see what you mean. Now that we have easy access to a Pokemon Center, I'm feeling a lot better about this. Nobody has an Ice-type move, right? Didn't I? Or no, I taught Doadir. Icicle Spear, I did. Okay. Like, we didn't before, but I was like, you know, this is gonna help with type coverage, since we don't have anybody with an Ice type right now. I mean, we do, but I'd have to go get Steve, and I don't want to have to do that. Because he definitely needs a stone to be more viable, considering he's got that 4x weakness as well. Houndour, which... I know we fought one before, I don't remember what he was. Might also be flying, I guess? I mean, it's possible. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. I mean, getting a Houndoom, that'd be really good. Wait, how do we get over there? Did I miss that? Like, how... Oh, we need Waterfall. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there's not very many waterfalls in the game, but there's a few. There are a few. Okay, so I guess next time we'll be exploring Fortree City, guys. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I know we need to take on the gym here. And I might be bringing Steve back anyway because he is a flying type. And we did just get Fly, so... The thing is, his type might change entirely when we do get access to Bellossom, which may or may not happen because, again, it's like a sunstone thing. And actually, you know, I'm gonna wait to put him back in the party. I don't know if they actually sell sunstones in Lily Cove. I think they only sell the basic ones, so like fire stones, water stones, leaf stones, and thunder stones, I think. I know they don't sell moon, like I'm pretty sure they don't sell moonstones. And yeah, they might not sell sunstones either. But we might find one. I don't know. Again, I don't have like the highest hopes for Steve. But at the very least, I'll probably teach it to him, because like he is kinda decent, and he is my only flying type. But we do have some other Pokemon that are just there for HMs, so like I might teach it to one of them as well. But yeah, it's gonna do it for today, guys. I do have to get going. I had to get going like 5 minutes ago. But yeah, before we get going, a very special thank you going out to the current... Oh wait, no, before that, it's time for the Poke Fact of the day, and we just hit half an hour, so it turned out to be not as super short of an episode as what I was hoping for, so this works out a bit better. Plus we got to 4 trees, so no cliffhanger. But yeah, today's Poke Fact is about Chansey, the egg Pokemon, in the Japanese known as Lucky. And the interesting Poke Fact comes from Pokemon Fire Red, where it says it lays several eggs a day. The eggs are apparently rich in nutrients and extremely delicious. Now, this is an interesting Pokedex entry, in my opinion, because a lot of the other Pokedex entries imply that the eggs are very rare. Like in Pokemon Yellow, it says that this Pokemon shares its eggs with injured Pokemon. And it's like very fast at running away. And like... What's the other one? Kind Pokemon lays nutritious eggs, right? Walks carefully, no, right? That's not it, that's not it. Everyday basis. Few number. Be lucky, other Pokemon effort. So yeah, in Pokemon Ultra Moon it states, because the eggs on their bellies have been over-harvested by people in the past, the Chansey population remains very small. And apparently Pokemon Shield said the species was once very slow, but to protect their eggs from other creatures, these Pokemon became able to flee quickly. So like, and actually Legends Arceus stated the pure-hearted Pokemon shares its eggs with the injured. These eggs are so nutritious that they've been nicknamed Doctor's Doubles. So like, it's kind of interesting because they are considered a rarity, and like, especially in the early games, like in Gen 1 and 2 and 3, like, they are typically very rare to find or uncommon. And in all the depictions of Chansey in like the anime and stuff, like, and a lot of the other Pokedex entries kind of imply that these eggs are like, Chansey has like kind of one egg, you know? And it's not like it's a rarity, it's a delicacy, but it's like, okay, but if it's laying several eggs a day, and it's also like very generous with these eggs with like other like injured Pokemon and you know various things like that, like it doesn't seem like it's a thing. And apparently it's its own eggs. Like if it was to fully incubate the egg, it would be another Chansey, like its offspring, which is kind of not what the other like entries are talking about. It's not, it goes against the implications of like it's just it's slight inconsistency in my opinion, or at least different from the notions that I had about Chansey, I guess. But yeah, several eggs every day. It's yeah. So this thing's like a chicken, man, with all its eggs, you know? Kind of nuts. Anyway, thank you all for being here, though, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Of course, before we get going, a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, the amazing people who helped make it possible: Navalis Draconis, Aaron Schick, and 97 Johnny Boy. Thank you so very much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it, and it is very much optional, so you guys are extra awesome for doing so. And if you guys want to be extra awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those benefits, check out that join button down below. There's also a link in the description that talks about becoming a channel member in case there's no join button. But yeah, before we talk about membership tiers, a quick little word on YouTube handles. That is why 97 Johnny Boy has an @ symbol in front of his screen name. That is a handle. So they're unique identifiers on YouTube that help with a number of things, namely navigation. And he has a channel of his own. It's great stuff. I highly recommend it, which you can easily go check out just by going to youtube.com/@97johnnyboy, and it'll take you straight there. Handles are also 100% unique, so it's another way to double check and make sure you're in the right place. And you can also punch a handle into YouTube search, and it will narrow down your results significantly. But yeah, membership tiers on this channel start at $3 a month. It's roughly 10 cents a day. It gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on the channel via the members' choice polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full 7 days over on the membership tab, and that is how all of the series get decided. So, as I mentioned before, this episode is coming out on the 30th of April, 2025, and that is the final day for the current members' choice poll for April. They've been happening the last week of the month lately, and as soon as May 1st hits, yeah, just whatever has the most votes is going to be the next series. So if you guys want to help influence the content that gets made here, that's how you do it. And all of those polls, including the previous ones, are over on the membership tab, and the previous ones do stay open until you leave your input. So even if you're just a member for 1 month, you can vote on as many of those as you'd like. There's about 40 of them over there now at the time of recording, and you're still going to be influencing the content that gets made here for quite some time, because retroactive input on previous polls is considered for future ones, and that is very much true for this month's poll, because all 4 of the options are from previous members' choice polls, where they didn't win, but they did garner some interest, so I brought them back. And yeah. Oh, and it's the one, I think I said this before, but this one is deciding the series to follow Wind Waker HD. So, and also we do have a more expensive membership tier. It's basically the exact same perks. It's just if you want to be more generous and if you can afford it. Like, again, I know times are hard and all that stuff, so it's literally just if you can swing it and you want to support the show more directly. It's very much appreciated, but very much optional. Also, if you want to just do one-time, like, thank you donation thing, whatever, you can always leave a super thanks on videos. It's like, yeah, it's just a one-time thing. But, yeah. I think that about does it for the announcements, but this is an approximation of future announcements from the past. So if you want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, I get it, the bell does not work for me either, but there are 4 other ways to do that. So we have the post tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, and the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. Yeah, I think that does it for now. I believe so. So, once again, thank you all for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next time, Fortress City, and yeah. Till then, take care, and I hope you all have an incredible day.